Hello everybody, welcome to today's stream. We are here for SRL Round 1 Season 7 for the Bahrain GP. I'm the new commentator, I'm Scott. Pleasure to meet you all, and for anyone that joins the stream later. So, we are here today to race around Bahrain for Season 7 Round 1, as I have previously said. So, I'm looking forward to commentating this league. I've watched many clips of this league. I've followed them for about a season now, and I've enjoyed from what I've seen, and hopefully I will enjoy what I see today. So, I may take some getting used to, as I'm very new to this. Names will definitely be a new one for me. However, though, I will do my best to deliver the best possible experience for you guys watching. I have some previous commentating experience with other leagues, but I just hope that today we can get some really good racing. So, I'm not sure what to talk about here. Let's talk about some of the new drivers. We do have a couple of rookies. We got Alexei, who's finished driving for Mercedes this season. Another rookie is Logan from the USA, driving in the Alpine. And then we also have final rookie, which is Eric Holm from Sweden, and is driving in the Alfa Romeo. We're expecting about 16 drivers today, so pretty good turnout. And yeah, 29 laps of laps. It's a track which I know from previously it's very rough on tyres. It's just the natural layout of the track is very iffy for tyres. So I think the one stop is possible, but of course it depends as well on the qualifying, because what people go for, they might qualify on thinking the strategy to either softs, of course, or just quicker in general around this track. So expect that to come into play, strategy will come into play. I do have actually the names of certain drivers on my phone here, so I can see. So if I do get the names wrong, I do apologise. But yeah, as you see, we've got more and more drivers in. Qualifying starts at 1 o'clock, so we've got about 10 minutes. But let's do a quick rundown then, shall we, of who we're expecting. Maybe not to turn up today, but who will be driving this season. So, in the Mercedes, we have Jensen Randall, who you can see there is IFR Jensen. And then we have Alexei, who of course is the rookie, who's CPI 0AK. In the Red Bulls, you've got Nick van der Gelder. I have commentated and raced with Nick before in the previous league, so it's good to see him here. And his teammate, who's not here at the moment, is Jur Marasik. Again, sorry if I'm butchering these names. Who goes by the PSN Jofi. In McLaren, we got Sam Racing 14, who is Samuel Brandt, who I'll be calling him Samuel. And then Mr. Robin is Robin Hurstengate. I might as well just say the first name, because I think I'm going to absolutely butcher some of these last names. I'm sorry about that. In the Aston Martins, though, no one here at the moment, but we will see Max Mulder and Dennis. Follow up with the Alpines. We've got Logan, who's Epic the Animal, who is a rookie, so good to see him here. Followed by Colin Higgins. Definitely some names that I can actually... or Coylin, unless that's a spelling mistake, I don't know. That's about that. Followed by Sandro, and then Dion, who should be there. Moving on to AlphaTauri, we've got Tim, who should be driving the Yuki Tsunoda car. However, Jesper Lempinen, followed by the Alfa Romeos. No one here at the moment, but it should be Louis Quinlan, and then the rookie Eric Holm. Moving on to Haas, we have Reisman, or Reese March. Again, I've commentated / raced with Reese before, so it's great to see him here. Followed by Gamer Freak, who is Rene van der Stapp, so we'll call him Rene or Ren. Followed by, and then finally the Williams, being Brian Power and Liam Hill. However, they have not turned up at the moment. We got 12 drivers though. I'm expecting more race spectators, but I don't end up getting mixed up there. Good to see people in chat as well. We've also got a couple of reserves as well, but I'll say their names if they do join. I will admit, I'm not too brushed up on the league's history. I've been told about the league's history, but I can't remember too much. However, I do know, though, that Jensen Randall is the previous champion, and he is one of the favourites for this season. He's, from the looks of it, he was very quick last season, and he'll be definitely looking to carry on that form into this season. However, as with any league racing, as with any racing, there's always a chance of some upsets, and we could see some today. You never know. Qualifying could be in the race as well. This track's quite a slippery one. It's very simple. Sorry, very easy to make mistakes, and very easy to really have those mistakes turn into crashes. Just the nature of the track. There's especially I say the first sector's fine. Except if you're on no traction, sometimes coming out of turn 2 could be quite difficult, or exit of turn 1. Music is too loud, we can't hear you. Oh, okay. I will play around with the mic monitoring quickly. Okay, that's all fine. Hang on, I'll just get this sorted out quickly. I will quickly, if I adjust my microphone like a little. Is that fine now? Thank you for your pit lane. So enjoy the race today, bro. Yeah, definitely look forward to it. It's new league. I remember it was I think it was Riceman who said they were looking for a commentator, and my main league essentially was shutting down. So I thought, it's a good opportunity. And I had followed the league for a while actually. I think I tried to get into the league and try and race, but I still carried on following them. And I saw many clips, of like Tim winning. I've seen many clips of the championship, but it's sort of up to date, sort of on the drivers. So yeah, it's really good to be here, and I look forward to commentating. Right, we've got about 5 minutes until we have to go for qualifying. Hopefully we'll get more drivers, maybe some drivers joining midway through quali. They've still got their extra 20 minutes to join, so it's not the end of the world, but of course we want to get as many drivers as possible. Usually above 14 is pretty good, but don't know if we'll have that many finishing by the end of the race. But yeah, as I was talking about the track, yeah, there's some definitely some areas where it's really sketchy, I'd say. Places where it's very easy to drop it, very easy to sort of go onto a curb or something and just sort of go off and spin off. Of course, there's the telltale corners, like turn 9 and 10, I think it is, which is the trail braking corner. That could be very easily, messed up. You can very easily lock on and go on. But maybe some moves into that corner. I've seen it done before, around the outside or the inside, especially on the first lap or at a safety car restart. Of course, there's the fateful, I think it's turn 12, I believe it is, which is the uphill right, which you touch the curb there, and usually that's your day over. By the way, is people in chat, is that fine with the mic now, or is that fine, or is the music still a bit too loud? There we go, we can see Max Mulder now joining. We can see all the drivers there. That's quite a cool screen actually, I reckon, for league racing. It's a good way to sort of go through the drivers, go through the teams. It's quite a cool looking screen. May see some reserves coming in today, but from the looks of it though, we've got most of the sort of the normal full-time drivers. But yeah, and in terms of overtaking opportunities, this track is one which I feel like in real life there is less compared to in the game, because of course in the game, you know, you don't have to worry about tyres necessarily touching. You know, the only real thing you have to really worry about in this game is the small little contacts. There's a weird glitch where there's like a side pod glitch where if you hit the side pod, it often sends you off like you just hit a trampoline. And then there's the weird like way if you touch the back of someone as well. Sometimes you can lose like all grip and just go sideways. I've had that before as well. But the track in terms of overtaking though, of course, naturally you can have turn 1, like the end of the DRS straight, and of course DRS being a massive factor. Then, what, you got turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 4 is usually a good one. Around the outside can be possible. As long as the two drivers are sensible, you can go too wide through there, but you've got to sort it out by the time you get to turn 5. Otherwise, it's going to be interesting. You could have like a Rosberg-Hamilton style battle there, but again, as long as you've got enough respect for each other and you're able to go side by side like that. There's a lot of corners you probably could try and send an overtake, but it's going to be difficult and it might end up jeopardising, you know, you and the person you're trying to overtake. But of course, you know, the last corner is going to be maybe one where we could see some last corner sends, maybe. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Of course, the strategy definitely comes into it as well. There's definitely 2 strategies you can come up with in this. You can try the 1 stop, try the 2 stop. Depends on the race as well. And of course how it goes. Safety car wise as well, I imagine previous, from my experience from league racing, this has been quite a safety car heavy track. Like I've seen a lot more safety cars here than some other places. You know, of course not like a Monaco, but this is definitely a place where the safety car could change things up quite a bit. Lap 1 safety cars are usually quite rare though, from what I've seen, but you know, there's usually incidents on the first lap that can, you know, lead to maybe a VSC or something. We could see a VSC turned into a safety car because of debris, because of, you know, a car or something. Hopefully won't get any glitches as well today, because I've had some in the past, and that wouldn't really be the best way to start off a season, you know. Not exactly how you want to remember it. You want to remember it for being a, you know, a good day, a good session of racing. And it is now 1 o'clock. We've got 13 drivers, and I believe we should be starting soon, so drivers might start to ready up very quickly. So people in chat then, what are you predicting for qualifying then? Who should I be looking out for? Who should be looking out for being pole position, and who should I maybe look for to be a surprise, maybe just to sneak in there, maybe get like a good front row, maybe get a second row or something, just to, you know, put themselves in the mix. It'd be interesting to see who your money's on for the for qualifying, just because I can sort of have an idea as well who to look out for, whose laps to maybe watch, like go on board with, just so I can see what their pace is like, see what kind of driver they are as well, you know, what lines they're taking, stuff like that would be interesting. I might ask the same for the race, you know, on the formation lap I might ask guys in chat as well, you know, who you think it could possibly, who's possibly going to be the ones to watch during the race. I doubt as well there'll be much rain because it's Bahrain. Even though rain is in the name, it's quite ironic because, you know, there's hardly any. If we do get rain, I mean, I might as well buy a lottery ticket at that point, because it usually doesn't happen. But you see, I think that's more people starting to ready up now. That's another person to ready up. We might get some mid-quali joiners. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out the lobby if we do, but 30 isn't too bad. If we can get a few more, great. And hopefully no one crashes on their quali lap, you know. It's going to be a bit annoying if you have to wait another 15 minutes or so for people to go out. Or sorry, people to finish the session. And I wonder if we'll get any reserves in just to help bump the numbers up. Oh, there we go. Trophy in now. That is the other Red Bull driver. Or sorry, Jure. I should probably get used to calling them by their real names. But we have got a couple full teams. The Red Bull's a full team now. The Mercedes is a full team. Haas full team. McLaren full team. As you see, more and more people starting to ready up now. We've got 14 drivers. The Haas a full team actually as well. Alpine got actually we've got a lot of full teams. I think Aston Martin might be the only, and AlphaTauri were the only ones that don't have a full team, but we've got the drivers. All they need to do now is ready up, and we'll be on our way to start qualifying in Bahrain. And also, if there are any drivers currently watching, actually I think there are currently drivers watching, could you please say the weather, at least? I mean, I know it's going to be dry, but you know, there might be some, I don't know, cloud or something. I imagine it'll be dry all the way through, though. It'll be pretty telltale once we get into qualifying. We'll see what the conditions are, but I'd be extremely surprised if we do see any wet, because it's Bahrain. And we're just waiting for Nick. And once we see a tick next to his name, we'll be getting into short qualifying. Here we are then. 14 drivers ready to go. Already one driver coming straight out. Well, of course, all they got to do really is just pie set up, and off they go. Oh, interesting. Interestingly, there, we see the Alpine on the Inters as both Mercedes coming right out now. That's Jensen and Alexi. As they start, Jensen leads them out. No, he doesn't. It is Alexi who leads them out. He's onto the medium straight away, so he might be going for strategy or just go for a bit of a banker lap before he comes out on the softs. But both Mercedes though on the mediums at the moment. Following behind them is the Haas of Reese. And Ren, Game of Freak, just behind them. And now as we see Sandra coming out of the pits. And Colin as well. Here's watch Alexi come in through this treacherous part of the track. Very easy to make a mistake, very easy to go wide and spin. Here we go then. He's going to wind up for his first hot lap of the season. And it will be his first hot lap as well in SRL, because it's his debut season, he's a rookie. He starts his first lap of the track. Let's go on board with this one. Into turn one, heavy braking. It's a little bit wide. Try to build up the throttle there. Use the curbs to his advantage, not spin on them. DRS wide open. And into turn four, heavy braking. He's going to get the exit nicely there. using a lot of curb. He's going curve to curve, trying to hook the car around the corner, help get that extra rotation. It's easy to spin, but he's got it in control. His apex nicely there, getting onto the throttle, a little snap of oversteer. Not enough to really hinder too much in his lap. Through 9 and 10 we go, treacherous corner. But he's got it good though. He's got it well seated coming out the final quarter. Sorry, coming out the quarter there. Heading down the straight, DRS wide open. Into turn 11. And then into turn 12. The most difficult corners around this track. Trying to hit that curb. He doesn't. Very nicely done on the mediums here. Even though he's got less grip, he's still driving very nicely, very smoothly. We'll switch back to Jensen once Alexei crosses the line. But it's looking good so far. There we go, first lap of the session, a 127.666 with behind though to Jensen. Can he go quicker? He does by 0.2 of a second. Then Riceman going top on the Haas, but so does Gamer Freak. He goes to top on the Haas by 1/10 of a second. 127.1, fastest lap of the session currently, as more and more drivers come through. And it's Sam only going 5th, second off. And that's and that is, sorry, I'm trying to find the name. That's Jesper taking P4. Let's look behind though, the two Red Bulls. Jure coming across the line now. Only goes 6th. His teammate Nick though. Where does Nick finish? He may have been on an outlap there. But we look towards the Alpine though, of Colin, going P8, 1.3 seconds off, and then the Ferrari of Sandro going P5. A good lap there. His teammate though, Dion, going a little bit wide there, but I don't think he hasn't validated though, so it's not too bad for his lap. I see Mercedes going slowly there. I think he's in low fuel mode. As Dion comes out at the final corner, run down to the line, low on ERS, and he goes P7, 0.2 off of his teammate. I think now we should be seeing a bunch of drivers on a cool down lap. However, Max though is not on a cool down lap. He's on the few that's on a flying lap still. Shouldn't get any traffic in his way. And the Aston Martin coming out the corner. Might be trying to use the Aston Martins for slipstream, yeah, and he does. But he only goes P7. Even with that slipstream. It's Jensen quite a way off. Mr. Robin just starting his lap. Say Robin. And Sam should be coming into the pits now. And that's Logan, one of the rookies, still on the oh, hello. Who's crossed the line there? That was Nick. Nick going P6. Good lap for Nick there. Only a little bit off of Sandro, trying to get into that top 5. Was on the 3rd row though. This is when a lot of drivers will be coming into the pits, maybe fitting a new set of softs to come out for another run. You see all the drivers in the pits there, it's lit up on the timing screen. Dylan quite a way off. Max Moller though, invalidated that lap. I think Nick's on a flyer. He's on low fuel though. And now Robin on his outlap. Rounds the final corner. He'll pretty much have the track to himself at this point. Actually, there is a Mercedes though coming out. And that is Alexei. Mr. Robin though, on his own as his teammate comes out now. That's Samuel coming out for a second run. I'm gonna watch Mr. Robin here. I should say Robin. Turn 4, nicely done. Into this tight, twisty section here. It's a 28.4. Trying to use the curb to his advantage, gets the car nicely stopped and turned in. Good exit as well. Nice clean, flat exit. into this. Quite a difficult corner, very easy to lock up if you've got ABS off, but he's done it nicely there. He's catching up to the Mercedes, hopefully he gets out of the way if he catches up to him. He comes up towards turn 12. Nice wide entry there. He hasn't invalidated, goes a little bit off, but luckily the game hasn't taken away his lap there. As Logan still in the pits, hasn't set a lap yet. He's got the mediums fitted, so he might be going for strategy. However, I think at this rate, he might want to chuck on the softs and then go out, as he's going to go out for 2 runs. But we watch Robin though. Down the back straight, sorry, down the home straight, and he goes ahead of his teammate. He goes into P11, still not breaking into that top 10, but it's not a bad position to be in because you're at the top of the drivers who get free tyre choice, as Samuel, his teammate, is taking his car around for a flying lap now. And Alexei on a quick lap now. 5 tenths quicker already, and that would immediately put him. That would put him top if his lap was that. You know, if it was a, I think it was a 0.554, and that would have put him top in the Mercedes. So he gets a good exit there. DRS wide open. Down the back straight. He was quick on those mediums, and I bet he'll be even quicker on those softs to see what he can be like as we come up to the next split time. Nicely done. It's 1.3 seconds quicker. He's going to obliterate his previous lap, and it looks like he's going to about to obliterate Game of Freak's lap. Alexei through the final corner. It was 1.3 the last sector. What would it be this time? 1.5, 1.8? What would it be? Oh, what a lap. A 125.8, 1.2 seconds quicker than the competition. As we watch Samuel now, he goes into the pits. There's a Haas behind. Going into the pits, both in the pits now. And Sam Racing going 8th place there. That's Jofi coming up the final corner. He's 3 tenths quicker this time round. It should put him in about P8, P7. It took to put him P7, 2 thousandths ahead of his teammate. Very close on track. And now Dion starting his first flying lap. That's Jensen now. Jensen goes second, 63 thousandths off of his teammate. Goes in second, and it's a Mercedes 1-2. We've seen it quite a lot in real life, and we've seen it here today. Jesberger starting his lap. Higgins. That was Colin Higgins going 6th place. Sorry, Quillen Higgins. Sorry. That's the Red Bull of Neek coming across the line now to start his flying lap. Oh, there's a car going slowly. It's Mercedes, but I think that's because low fuel mode. Yeah, it is. And Jofi's crashed out. Jofi's crashed out. Gone ball with Jesberg. We'll see where he's put it into the wall. Ah, he spun it on the exit. He's got onto the power. You see the car there. He's gone onto the power, I guess a bit too harshly. It's put the car onto the wall. That's unfortunate. He was in P8. Could have improved as well. And that's a shame. Sam Racing though pulling over to let, I assume, their Ferraris through. Oh, Dion. That was a bit close. Is this lap good enough? No, way off. He's validated as well. That might, yes, this and next lap, so he'll come in, get some new tyres, and he'll go out and do another one. Coylin, 4.4 seconds off. Jesberger way off as well on his lap. Jensen same as well. We look further back though. Neek, 9th place currently, 6 tenths up this lap, so that will put him very comfortably into P3. Sorry, P3, yeah. Will he gain or lose more time, though? That's the question. It should put him within a second, I think, on this lap of the pole time. Let's find out, though. No, just over a second, but he still puts himself into P3. A good finish. But Alexei and Jensen, wow, incredible laps from those two. As Reen now starting his lap. He's got the Mercedes behind of Alexei. Will he go quicker? It's possible. He's a little bit over, 59 thousandths over. That's not a lot of time though. He could definitely claw that back if he just gets maybe another good exit, another good sector. He can definitely claw that back. He hasn't got to improve by much to get into P4, let alone P3. You'd like to think on a nice fresh set of softs. He knows where he can make up the time. Up to turn 12. Taking a wider exit. What's this one now? 5 tenths quicker. And that will put him comfortably within a second of the pole time, maybe even get a little bit closer to the pole time. But he's definitely going to go P3 with this lap. There's yellow flags, but I think it's just because of the slow Red Bull, low fuel mode. But we're going to watch Arena now, coming out the final corner, down the straight, goes into P3. He's within 7 tenths of the lap. It's pretty good, but Alexei though, what will he do here? His teammate Jensen as well, about to come out for his final run with 3 minutes 50 left. He's going to go on board with Alexei here. We could be witnessing a pole lap, or we could just be witnessing him sort of wearing in these soft tyres. But surely he's confident he can go quicker, he knows he can. And for the first sector, he's 6 thousandths of a second quicker. Let's see what he can do throughout the rest of the lap. Heading down towards 9 and 10. Nicely done. There's that overspeed, just sort of carry him through the corner. Great driving. And Logan starts to set a lap yet. The animal that is Logan, not setting a lap yet. The rookie hasn't even got out on track this session. Look at this, he's a 10th up already. Over a 10th up. Purple sector 2. What I said that we'd be on board for a pole lap, I wasn't exactly half expecting him to do it. But Alexei, the rookie, he certainly isn't driving like a rookie. He's going to come across the line to take pole position, obliterating the rest. Jensen's going to have to pull out something massively out of the bag here to try and overtake his teammate. He's on that lap at the moment, as are many other drivers, including Reese. A great lap though from Alexei. We're going to watch Jensen here though. He's going to go 2 tenths quicker than Alexei. Alexei seems to make up a lot of time in that final sector. He was a 10th up by sector 2, so he must have carried a little bit more extra speed. But could he actually know that sector 2 was his best sector, so he's 15 thousandths off. Again, could go up though. He shouldn't get disheartened by that. If he sees that, he should be going right. I'm only a little bit off. I could try and improve 2 tenths. You could find that anywhere. That could just be one exit. That could just be a combination of corners. Through the corner nicely there. DRS wide open. Going towards the outside of the track. There's Logan now out on his outlap. He better not invalidate this one, otherwise he'll be starting at the back of the grid on medium tyres. And he's purple. He's 92 thousandths quicker. Oh no, he spun it though! Oh no, he was going so much quicker. That would have put him a lot closer, definitely, to the pole time. Maybe even pole position, as Alexei retires in the pits. But, and he's going to be kicking himself there. He's now massively messed up those tyres, and he won't make it. We're watching Riceman though. Comes across the line, comes into P4. It's a Haas 3-4 at this point. Now the Ferraris, both Dion and Sandro, starting their next lap. And Jensen coming straight into the pits. Jensen might retire here. Just watch the rest of the session. Now it's Coylin and Logan now starting their laps. And so is the Red Bull of Neek. It looks like all the drivers who are about to... always validate that one. Yeah, all the drivers... Oh, no. Oh, no, Ren doesn't make it. It showed him as being 5 tenths quicker or something, but it's validated it, though. It said outlap on his... on the timing screens is Reisman going way over. And Jesberger. Jensen, sorry. No, Jesper. Sorry. Get the other names wrong. Robin crossing the line now. No, it's not. That was his teammate Sam. I need to get myself sorted out. Right then, we'll watch Sandro. No, we'll watch Dion, who's closest to the line. He's 79 thousandths off for that last sector. Let's see what he's like this time. Oh, he's quicker though. 68 thousandths quicker. He's still 2 seconds off from this lap though, so he's going to make up a hell of a lot of time in this final sector compared to his first lap. Comes out the corner now, and he goes up to 11th place. Sandro going 7th. Now we're going to watch Logan in P14. Where will he be once he puts his lap in? P8 on the mediums, that's very good. And his teammate Coylin goes 6th place. And that's game of fruit there. Only driver who hasn't finished his lap yet is Neek, but looks like Neek's had a spin. We've had to avoid something on track. So he will stay at P7 from the looks of it though, but it's a Mercedes front row lockout as Retney and Reese follow up. But your pole position sitter, Alexei, a great session there. You got to really see who who's the quickest out. But there you go, confirmation. Very resembling of real life F1. Mercedes drivers being a Finn driver and an English driver. They take the front row though, followed by the Hasses, a little bit less realistic. But then followed by Jesper, Coylin, Neek, Sandro, Logan, Max, Robin, Dion, Je, Sam, and that's it. Okay. But yeah, great lap from those two, and you know, look at the pace difference there. 2 seconds, just over 2 seconds covering the whole field though. So it's fairly close. And during the race though, that can change. Definitely see some moves. Look at that, 4 thousandths as well, separating Logan and Sandro. So I wonder what Logan's like on the softs then. He must be running up towards the front surely in terms of pace. And you've got to wonder as well what he could have done on the softs. Definitely could have been interesting to see how he would have done, but he leaves us guessing and he leaves us wondering what he can do. But I'm sure we'll get an answer during the race. So, people watching in chat, what do you think for the race then? Who do you think? Any ideas who's going to win? As the drivers now sorting that strategy. See what we'll do. I'm sure we'll get the predicted strategy come up for the AWS stat. There's a clock at 0. The cars are ready to go out for the formation lap. There's the tyres then. You see everyone on the softs except Logan, Robin, Dion, Je and Sam. But let's do a grid rundown then, shall we? So there you go, there's the strategy. So doing a 2-stop then, soft, medium, and soft, hard. Interesting there. I wonder how many people actually have gone for that. You would assume that there may be a medium, soft, or a medium, soft, medium strategy, depending on how the drivers are around the track. So let's do the grid rundown then, shall we? So starting P1, Alexei. P2, Jensen. P3, Ren. P4, Reese. P5 Jesper, P6 Coylin, P7 Neek, P8 Sandro, P9 Logan, P10 Max, P11 Robin, P12 Dion, P13 Jer, and starting in last place is Sam in P14. So, should be in store. A good race should be in store for today. It's a track which, you know, definitely throws up some interesting results in the past from what I've seen. So hopefully people, you in chat, are going to be enjoying this as much as I will be. 29 laps in the night here at Bahrain. It's around the final corner. The AI takes control. And they'll come to their correct grid positions. And we're going to watch them. 14 drivers, 29 laps. One winner. Will it be one of these dominant Mercedes drivers? They had a great qualifying session. Will they have a good race? Or could it be one of the Hasses? Usually don't see these Hasses up the field, but in SRL, you certainly do. Maybe Jesper, could he have an outside shout? Or even Logan on those mediums. He's the highest position driver on the mediums. Strategy could be in his favour. Right then. We'll wait for the view to sort itself out. The ropes are going up though. No, they're not. Come on, lobby. We're clearly waiting on someone. The lights haven't come on yet. And we might be experiencing some lobby issues. Hopefully it's just being a bit slow and we won't have to restart the lobby. Here we go though. The red light's coming on, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go for season 7. Here in Bahrain, lots of wheel spin though from Alexei. A poor start from Alexei. Actually, no, he hasn't. No. As Jensen forms in behind. Jensen though, going to try and cover off the inside. And look at this, great start for Jesper. It's Ren in 3rd place. He's forcing Jesper a little bit wide. Jesper has to avoid him. Doesn't look like there's any incidents towards the back though. Looks like fairly clean so far. So it's also front. It was always 3 wide there. Look at this. Oh, could be a crash. Could be a crash. No. Yes, I'm under Max though. Avoiding it. 2 wide between Neek and Logan though. Logan not on very good tyres. Look at this. Many cars battling around here. But the Mercedes already starting to pull away. Look at this. Alexei already starting to pull away. It's a second now. And Ren now trying to bridge the gap between the Mercedes and the rest of the pack. Jesper's going to close in a little bit more though to make anything of it. Reese closing in behind us. Look at this, Neek and Max battling, and there's Jesper going wide. And Maxwell's backing up into Logan there. Robin, great start for Robin, up from P11 up to P9 on those mediums on the first lap. And now look at this, it's Reisman and Jesper having a great battle here. Jesper on the outside, there's contact, Reese is out! Oh, that could have easily been... That could have easily been a retirement there. The virtual safety car goes out, very unlucky for Reese there. Initial impression, I'd say racing incident, but Jesper could have maybe left a bit more space, maybe Reisman was drifting up. But it's not a good start to the race for Reisman. Reisman was on the softs, he's now onto the mediums, changing his wing. And the VSC, I think Reese though will be happy that it wasn't anything worse. I know his race is slightly ruined at the moment as Higgins. So Coylin getting a 3-second time penalty. Sorry, I saw the number and said the number. Virtual safety car though should be ending soon. Pack sort of close to teetering up. Well, there you go. Jensen making up a lot of time there. And what's happened to Ren there? Ren's taking a different line. He's still in P3, but he's just taking a much different line to everyone else. Don't know if he's able to get back in position or something. Because Jesper's going to get past easily. Oh, it's taking an interesting line there. That might give him a warning. Oh, he better not go too wide into that corner. It's dangerous. Dangerous on its own. Let alone going too wide. There's a four-way battle almost here for that third place. Look at this, Max now. Side by side with Nick. Oh, sparks flying out the back of the AlphaTauri there as DRS gets enabled. Nick goes trying to go side by side here with Max. They're swapping positions. We're going on board with Nick. See if he's got the move done. No, he's not. He's still alongside him though. Still alongside him. He's got the outside here though. Max surely with the favoured line. Yep. Nick has to fall back, but he will have DRS though, and so will Max. Nick pulling out now. That's Sam pitting. Might have damage. Oh, they're side by side. That could easily be a spin. Oh, that was really close there. Between the two could have easily been a spin or a crash. And speaking of, it's Nick's teammate, Jofi, spinning coming out of turn 4. Was he hit round or did he do it by himself? I don't know. He's on those mediums though, so it might have been a lack of grip. Sandra up to P8 now, and that's Jur. I think spun again. Has he? Yeah, he has. He's gone into the wall. Oh, not a good day for Jur. Where he's going from bad to worse. In fact, Riceman looks like he'll be catching up to him because of those two spins. But we look towards the front though. There's Jensen trying to close in this gap to his teammate. They've left the others, guys. Look at that, already 3 seconds separating them all. So separating P2 to P3. They're all covered fairly closely actually here. As Logan looking for a move on Nick in the Alpine. He's not on as good tyres as Jur spinning again. But look towards the front though. Look at this, it's a 3-way battle here, 4-way battle here. Sorry, I was too busy looking at Jur there. Apologise for that. As watching him come down towards turn 4 now. Oh, very close, very close. But this is going too wide here, almost 3 wide. Into turn 5. Into turn 6 now. Will there be a send on? Oh, he's had a little bit of a go. There's Jur into the pits. Nick trying to chase down Max, and I think Ren will be fine now in P3. It's a very comfortable gap between him and Max, and an even more comfortable gap between him and Jensen. So unfortunately he will not have any DRS, but I think we'll be happy with where he is. A good solid podium, good solid points as well for the team, with Riceman currently, Reese currently out of the points. But Jensen though, is closing the gap. Within a second now, he will have DRS on his teammate. Gets onto the ERS. And Nick in P5 getting a penalty. 3-second time penalty. Look at that, much closer there. There's Logan getting past Jesper, because Jesper goes into the pits. Oh, hello. Looked like Nick was defending quite harshly there against Max. Max though, DRS open. He's just going to sit in behind Nick and pull out when he wants. But he's not going to do it now. Oh, there's contact though between the two. And he hits his rear tyre. Looks like he hasn't got any damage from that, however the game might... Don't know, doesn't look like he's got any damage. He's taken the next few corners very nicely. Oh, looks like he's a lot more aggressive on the brakes. Oh, he's gone off a little bit there though. And Logan on those mediums, showing his pace. He might be able to get past him actually. He might be able to get past Max before Max can get past Nick. But we look towards these two here. Jensen, the leaders now, getting a lot closer. But we'll look further back now towards this 3-way battle here for P4. The gaps are nearly identical between the two. Oh, look how close close he's getting here. Get extremely close towards the back of him under the braking zone. But now he's got the DRS on Neek. Surely the overtake will get done here. But Logan, though, he's closing in. He might even try and make it 3 wide, will he? No. He's going to try and sit behind Max. Max, very nicely done. But look further back, though. Neek and Logan side by side. Oh, is there contact between the two? There might have been. It's hard to tell from that view. Look at this great helicopter shot here. Now we can see, for the bird's eye view, what the battle looks like. But Neek taking back that P5. Max, though, can he break away or will he get sucked in? Oh, he's a bit of a mistake there, I think. See the Red Bull closing in much quicker than he was before. Look at this. Oh, he got such a good exit there. But he almost made contact with him. Perhaps he might have actually just made contact, maybe very lightly. But now Neek trying to repay the favour and take back the move. So take back that P4. Be interesting to see what Logan can do once these two pits, because naturally with them two being on the softs, they'll have to pit a lot earlier than Logan on the mediums. Will Logan go for a one stop? Will he go hard to the end, or will he have to go soft or soft medium? Or even medium soft, actually, because a late soft run might be quite good. Oh, however, though, look at this. The leaders have swapped. Jensen taking the lead. Alexei now demoted to P2. But look at this two. Oh, these three battling this contact. It looks like Max getting sent wide there, but Neek doing a double overtake there. What a move. And it's showing there's a red spanner there, so that's Coylin in the pits and Sandra in the pits then. They're exiting onto the mediums. Looks like there's no wing damage from these guys as well, so looks like some hard racing, but good racing. And will Jensen pull away as the leader now. Oh, getting very close there. Nick's dropped back a little bit, not too much, but he's dropped back a little bit. He'll have to try and catch back up with the DRS. We're going to focus on Logan here. It's interesting, the soft runners showing us pitting this lap. As you see the blue spanner there on the telemetry, showing when they were going to pit, but of course you see there, Logan's not coming up because of course he's on the medium tyre, so will last longer. However, how much longer is the question at this point. Might be double the time, might only be 5 laps extra. We'll find out soon enough though. Because there are currently 3 drivers who are still on the softs still in the mediums that they started with. Logan now. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, it looked like that Nick was going into the pits, but he wasn't, but Rene has. And Logan takes P3. It's interesting though, these leading group on the softs staying out for another lap. Max though dropping back quite a lot, even though these two were not really battling. Max just not having the pace. I don't know if those are the tyres, I don't know if that's because of damage or something, I don't know what it is, but he's dropped back 1.4 seconds behind Neek. And is this now where Logan starts to pull away? It's been quick all race. We started in P9, I think it was. We started more towards the sort of the rear of the top 10, but he's done really well so far up into P3. Ooh, and Reese getting 3-second time penalty. Ooh, small mistake there from Logan. Bit of a snap of oversteer. But watch the leaders now. Will the leaders pit? None of them pit. They're on the softs as well, so the question is, when will they pit? We look back here now. Anyone pitting? Does Max pit, try and go for an undercut? He does. Max pitting. Question is, will there be anything for damage? Jofi. So Drew getting a penalty. There's no wing damage, so he's going for a pit onto the mediums. He loses a few positions. bit of a battle here, actually. And Max might pop out in the midst of this battle. And he does. He gets out of one battle, but he's been put into another. And look at that, Sandro. Nice overtake there, up into P8. Jesper, low on the RS. Gonna try and close in on Sandro. Don't think he's got enough though. Reese. He's had probably pretty of a dead race, so I'm sure he's gonna welcome the sight of this battle. And he might be hoping for a safety car as well, just to maybe help him in terms of strategy, just so we can maybe get like a bit of a free pit stop. And not very good exit there from Reese. There's Max on the outside line now. And Max braking early just to try and avoid any contact. There are only 3 soft runners at the moment. It's only a matter of time before they pit, but the Mercedes boys still staying out. And it looks like Jensen will be taking back that P1. Nicely done. And the silence broken by the sound of the F1 cars coming towards the cameras now. Be interested to see when they do decide to pit, because of course one of them's going to have to go before the other. Jensen with a little bit more ERS as well. They've passed, you know, they see the Bruce Spanner isn't there anymore, so they've passed the normal pit phase, essentially, the normal pit window, as Reese and Jesper battling here. Look at this, side by side. Both of them have DRS. Now Max trying to make it 3 wide, look at this. Down towards turn 4. Has Max got the double overtake done? No, there's contact. But he hasn't spun, and Jesper's the one who gets shunted off. And no doubt Jesper won't be happy with that. Max will try and pull away, he's got much fresher tyres. Riceman going a bit deep there. Let's look again towards the Mercedes drivers. What will they do? Who's going to pit? We'll go with Alexei. Does he put? No, he doesn't. Are they trying a 1-stop? They could do a soft to medium. Surely they can go. If they can do this on the softs at the moment, surely they can do a 1-stop at this point. I must say, this is incredible to watch. I've never seen this before. Nick now. Pitting, no wing. He's gone to the hards. That is a really strange choice. He could easily take the mediums to the end, but he's chosen to go to the hards. But look at this though, the top 5 are all drivers who have not pitted. Max getting a 3-second time penalty now. As Nick exits the pits, he's going to be right in the middle of this battle, I think. Can Sandro get past him? Sandro does get past him in time. Oh, look at that, really loose rear end from Nick there. And I'd purely put that down to the, sorry about that, I purely put that down to the tyres that he's on. He's on the hard tyre, so it's going to take a while for them to warm up. Oh, wow, that was close. From that angle, it's really hard to tell if there's going to be any contact. We're going board with the Nick hit, sorry, going board with Max here. See what he's doing. Oh, Sandro goes off. And that's not going to help him. He's going to have the Red Bull and Nick right behind him now, right on his case. And Ren now, look at this. Side by side. Gets the move done though before the corner and on the brakes. Moves up to P5. This is really good for Ren actually. And now, finally, one of the Mercedes pits is Jensen. Onto the mediums. Look back towards Nick though. Did he get them? Did Max get the move done there? Wow. Oh, Sandro though getting a 3-6 on penalty. So does Nick. And more penalties starting to get dished out now. Now let's see. Will the undercut work? For Jensen. Of course, he's the only Mercedes so far that has pitted. His teammate though, still in the lead. But look a bit further back though, because there's some great battling going on. We've got Max right behind Sandro. Sandro doesn't have DRS, he's going to have to use ERS and his defensive technique to try and keep him behind. Riceman and Nick though battling here. Reese not a lot of ERS. Might have to start saving that. I don't know if it's it might be quite a difficult track though to sort of regenerate some of that energy. But we're going to watch Alexei now. Surely he pits this lap. Surely he pits this lap. And he does. Does he get into the limiter? He does. Now let's see then. Will this be enough? As it looks like Logan pitting now. Surely he has to go hards here. Unless he goes medium soft again, but I can't see that working yet. He goes into the hards to get into the end. Jensen though, the undercut works by a long shot. That would be easily 2 seconds there, 2-3 seconds. Oh, it's more as well. Dion still hasn't pitted yet, same as Robin. And once the pit cycle finishes, actually Reese has to pit again as well, so he will no longer be in that P9. Oh, look at this, side by side here. Sandro and Max. Oh, it's contact. I don't know if that made him lose any wing at all, but some pretty hefty contact. That might have made him lose the end plate or something. But he looks fine at the moment. Doesn't look like there's any damage. No, it doesn't look like it. Visually, that is. However, it might handle a little bit differently now, but good racing though. But Jensen's undercut. Wow. I don't know if they're in a party at all together, maybe strategizing. But I don't think the strength of that undercut could have been planned out. I say practiced it. As Ren now closing in on Dion. Got a little bit wide that corner, and Ren will close in on him. Surely he'll have DRS unless Dion starts to pit. He's got the blue marker telling him to pit. Will he do so? Will he stay out another lap? He stays out another lap. Coylin with another 3-second time penalty now. That's definitely going to change how the end of the race comes about. Look how close he is now. That's Robin now pitting. Robin is now pitting. Sandro now right at the back of Max. Max definitely overtaking. Oh! Very slippery rear end there for Max. And coming out of turn 3, Sandro with DRS. Does he go inside or outside? He goes to the inside. Ooh! To that angle, really doesn't. That angle always looks like there's going to be a crash. Look at this though, much closer here. I say that, as Sandro's only 2 tenths behind. Could be a move done through the DRS zone. Let's just look a little bit further up front though. Epic. Sorry, I should say Logan getting past Dion. And Dion must be struggling on those tyres. He's the only driver to not have pitted. And I think you can kind of tell he's been dropping back a little bit. He got himself up to about P4, I think it was P3. But since then, though, he's been sort of dropping back every now and again. He's still managing his ERS fairly well, as Jensen sets the fastest lap of the session at 1:29.4, but his teammate follows up by going 2 tenths quicker. Great stuff and great laps on those guys. Dion now 14 laps on these tyres. Is he trying to one-stop? A late stop since might be good though. When will he try and take his tyres though? Will he try and take him to maybe a lap? Would he try and maybe take this to 18 laps, 19 laps or something before he starts to pit? Because of course, you know, those softs by the end of the race will be absolutely shot by then. As you see Sandro now closing in on Max. Really catch him by the time they get to the DRS straight, so we can try and get the move done before turn 11. Oh, and Sam getting a 3-second time penalty. And Max going wide. That's great stuff for Sandro. He can try and get the move done coming into the next corner. He's got the DRS open. Max doesn't. What's Max do? Max is on low on ERS as well. Look at maxing out every single gear. He goes alongside him. And he gets the move done. Can Max cut back? Oh, he can, but there's almost contact. They go too wide. Nicely done though from Sandro. Placed his car perfectly. Great stuff from him. And he's up to P6 now. And now Jesper crushing out. Oh no, that could be a safety car. It is a safety car. Let's go aboard with Sam here. We'll be able to see, should be able to see the remains of Jesper's car. I wonder if he's lost it on the curb and just planted it into the inside wall. Looks like it. Oh. Has he lost the wheel or not? I don't know if it looks like he's lost a wheel or not. I don't know if it was the other, maybe the other wheel came off, because from that angle you couldn't really see. But and now look at this, and perfect strategy there for Dion. He has absolutely played that perfectly. Wow, that is, I gotta reward that. He stuck out so long on those mediums. I don't know, he probably wouldn't want to go onto the hards really, but you know, if you go to the softs though, your tyres can be so dead by the end of the race, and I guess the hards would be the better strategy. So really, you know what, well done, massively well done to Dion there. Really good stuff. A veteran of the league. Ferrari in fact are a veteran of the league. You know, I looked at the length of time that these drivers have been in, and Ferrari were the only team to have 2 drivers who've been all 7 seasons. Of course, that's Sandro and Dion, but all drivers are pitted now. Sandro pitting, Weissman pitting, Max pitting, Dion pitting, Coylin pitting, Nick pitting, Sam pitting, and Jofi pitting. So the only drivers who didn't pit were Jensen, Alexi, Ren. Oh no, say it. As I say that, oh hang on, that could be a double stack. That could be a double stack. Alexi though, I think they've got it all sorted out. That could be perfectly timed. Oh no, he's lost a little bit of time in the pits. That shouldn't make him lose a position though. And he goes onto the softs. They're going to stretch out the softs again. That could be the perfect strategy. Friend coming in now for another set of mediums. He did start on the softs though, I think, so he should be fine. Look at this, Logan though on debut he's in a podium position at the moment on good tyres. Could he pounce on the Mercedes? But the trouble is the Mercedes guys have so much more pace on those soft tyres. We could very easily see them do the exact same thing again, just pull away massively at the front. Well, there's only one driver who hasn't pitted for new tyres, and that's Robin. Robin could sacrifice track position. He could sacrifice track position and go onto a fresh set of tyres. He could go onto the mediums because he's already on the hards now, so but he is on those fresh hards. I'm sure he'd be fine with that. Hence why he hasn't pitted, unless he's trying to stall out the safety car a little bit, maybe pit this lap or something, which maybe add another lap onto the safety car. Let's just see that beautiful Aston Martin safety car. It's the first time I've seen it in spectator mode, and it does look very good. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that was lag, sorry. I was just going to say that would have been probably one of the worst crashes I've seen, but not in the not in the sense of it was a bad crash, just how the hell it happened. Well then. Right then. We're just waiting now on Jofi sorry, Zhou, I should say, to catch up. And safety car should be in this lap then, by the time that Zhou catches up, as Zhou getting a 3-second time penalty added to him. And it's a shame for Jesper. He was running quite well, having a nice little battle, but unfortunately it looked like he just lost it, I guess, by himself. I don't know if there was any other cars involved, but it's definitely shaped things up, definitely changed everything, changed strategies, changed the layout of this race. You know, it looked like, for all it was worth, that Ren was going to be the one taking the 3rd place, taking that podium, but it's hurt him a little bit, but it's kind of helped his teammate, because Reese was one who had pitted early and would have had to have pit again, which would have put him, you know, outside the top 10 definitely. But with that safety car though, he's comfortably in P8 and he could go much higher. But unfortunately though, Dion might start slipping back because he's got those hards. They are fresh, but you know, the hard tyre compared to the medium tyre is definitely a lot different in terms of the grip that you get from it. So it'll be interesting as we see Zhou coming towards the back of the grid now, and we should see safety car in this lap any second now. There you go, safety car in this lap. Let's see what Jensen does on the restart. When will he go? Will he go out of the final corner, or will he go sort of halfway down the straight, maybe play around a little bit? He's going very slowly, so I imagine he might do it on the exit of the corner. So the safety car has to get into the pits before he can go. Let's see what he does. However, you like to think that would be a straight fight between Jensen and Alexei. There's a safety car into the pits, and he's already gone for it. He's gone for it. And he's absolutely left his teammate. As you look further down the grid though, chopping and changing, further down we go. Look at this, 3 wide. Max going for the inside now, sends it up the inside of Ren, and Dion going backwards. And he's almost let his teammate through there, they're side by side. The blocking Rice man though, Reese has to try and find a way through. They're going too wide at the moment though, it's no way he can get past. Oh, but look at that, Reese ran the outside there. Ooh! Dion almost doing a Sebastian Vettel there. You have that massive snap of oversteer. Max now looking for a pass on Ren. He's trying to get the move done, but he's just not there. He was alongside him, but not enough. Robin now up into P9. Neat can go try and go around the outside of him here. This is dangerous, but he's got it done before the corner, luckily. And looks like his teammate's trying to copy him there. Zhou trying to go around the outside of Koilin. Reese starting to close in on Sandro now. Throw the same tyres. Of course, this will be good for the drivers as well, because they can. That safety car was good because they can recharge their ERS. And Jesper, just quickly saying in chat, he said he got some underbody damage from the start and it was already over. Ah, it's a shame, mate. Sorry about that. Best of luck for your next race, mate. Sorry about that. Jensen though, 128.1, fastest lap of the session, taking that extra point. Let's look a little bit further back. Look at this though. Oh, Reese getting close to Sandro there, and Zhou getting past Koilin. Oh no, he's not. Koilin got the inside there. Good racing between these two though, both on the hard tyre. There's contact between the two, and Zhou's going to go into the wall. It's a big crash. Huge crash, but he's somehow still going. And that's probably going to be a VSC. There's a lot of debris there, but it is off track though. Actually, it might not even be a VSC. Surely would have seen it coming up by now. No, it goes green. And we go green. There's contact, massive contact you saw there between Zhou. And I wonder if he was here. I wonder if Koilin might have damage from that. Doesn't look like he does though. It looked like it was side pod. Hitting the side pod rather than hitting his wing. But a big crash there for Zhou when he was fighting possibly for points. We're watching these guys now though. Neek battling hard, trying to defend. He wants those 2 points. He wants to start the season off with some points. He'd be only Red Bull scoring at this rate. And oh, there's contact there. The lag definitely exaggerating the contact there. DRS now enabled. And if you look further up the grid though, yes, there maybe might move something in there, but this is the biggest move of the race. Alexi though staying back. He looked like he braked early there to try and stop an overtake from happening. Look a little bit further down though. Look at this, the two McLarens battling as they head down the back straight, sorry, the main straight. Into turn one. Whoa, they're giving each other space. It sounded like there was a bit of contact actually between the two. It all looks good though now, as that's Coylan going wide. McLaren's battling very closely together. One in the points, one out of the points though. As Jur pitting on to the softs. Maybe trying to steal Foster's lap, but depends if he's got the pace of the Mercedes or not. Speaking of the pace of the Mercedes, look at this. Is Alexi staying back? Holding back maybe for a move later on, because he could have gone for a move earlier, but it depends if it wasn't on or not, because from the camera angle it looked like it could have been on, but you know, his judgment at that point was that it wasn't. So let's see what happens here. Sector 1 crash, and it's Jofi, it's Jur. He hasn't lost any wing or anything, he's just spun it. But we're going to watch Alexi though. No ERS, not using it. Alexi side by side, and he's got the move done easily before turn 1. How will Jensen fight back? I think Jensen will have DRS, and he will. And now Alexi going to use what little ERS he's got left. But Jensen not close enough to go for a move. However, Reisman, good battling here between Reisman and Sandro. And Jur now. Oh, hang on. Jur might come out in front of the leaders here. He's got to get out of the way. He does get out of the way. He's spun it again. Sandro though dropped back to Reisman. Reese, sorry, I keep calling him by the PSN. Robin and Coylan though, they've had a battle off camera. Hello Jordan. Oh, below flag, sector 2, but it looks like it's been cleared, has it? No, it's Jur who's been lapped by everyone except himself. Sandro starting to close in a little bit on Reese. He's got DRS on him and he's got quite a lot of ERS compared to Reese. And Jur keeps spinning. It's only a matter of time surely before he crashes out. Oh, got a little bit of a rear slide on there, looks like a little bit of a tank slapper. Alexi though, still in the lead, even after the DRS straight. And look at this now. Even with a little bit of ERS, lots of DRS, Sandro can't close in the gap. Maybe by the time we get to turn 4 though, you might have it. But it'll be interesting to see as well how penalties come into this. I'll quickly flash up the penalty screen there so you can see what it would be. In fact, actually at this point, Nick would... Oh no, no. Wait, would Nick be out of the points? Yes, he would. Nick would be out of the points at this rate. Everyone's so close behind him. But Sandler getting the move done before the end of the race to try and just, take that on track P9 before he decides to go for anything. And Jur's retiring in the pits. Oh, but Nick though. Ooh, that was aggressive. That was extremely aggressive, but he's got the move done though. And very well done. Sandro now trying to close in enough to get the move. He's spending almost the whole lap trying to get up to him, so that when it comes to the those 3 DRS zones, that he's able to really make the most of it. See Jur's car could be parking up on the side of the track. Hopefully that wouldn't give away any. No, it won't. It goes away without any issue. Look towards the front though, the leaders. Oh, Sandro and Reese. Finally a move's been made, but Reese has got the outside though. or if Sandro could get this done, and he does. Wow. Yeah, great traction coming out of turn 2. And through turn 3, he got the move done. He was there at on the inside at turn 3. Good racecraft here from Sandro. And Reese demoted down to P7, but no doubt he'll be fighting back very soon. Coylin getting another 3-second time penalty. He's lost at the moment though, so it wouldn't really affect his race too much. Look at this behind though. McLaren and the Red Bull battling hard. And for Nick, I think this is more for pride rather than anything else, because he's got those penalties which will put him behind Sam and Robin, and even Coylin as well. So Coylin wouldn't be last at this point here, it would actually be Nick. As long as they all keep the cars on the road, they will all move up one place, and Nick will go down to the bottom. Actually, Sam would go down a place as well, because he has a 3-second time penalty, however Robin has none. Look here though, Riceman shaping up a move possibly for turn 1. Jensen getting a little bit closer, but not enough for a move. Might be setting up something for turn 4, but we're going to watch these two here. It's been a pretty nice reoccurring battle throughout the whole of this, well, since the safety car restart. But look at this, Riceman though, trying to get the outside. It didn't work for him last time he was in this position. It doesn't work again. He might have to try and go for the inside next time round, as long as Sandro doesn't block it. A little bit further back though. Oh, there's contact between Nick and Sam. Sam maybe trying to set something up. Nick with a mistake. And Nick's going to spin in the same place as his teammate. And Nick has crashed out. Well, he won't have to worry about that penalty. It's a safety car. Late drama. Late drama in round 1 for SRL. What will the drivers do now? Will they pit for a set of softs, or will they stay out? Just go keep these tyres going to the end, because these softs surely are going to start, you know, they've probably withered away by now. And a huge crash for Nick. I'm sure he'd be disappointed with that. It was the only Red Bull, well, he would have been running in the points if he hadn't had those penalties. And now it's Alexei pitting, his teammate staying out. Surely Jensen pits next lap. Surely he pits next lap. Is he the only one to pit? Oh no, it looks like it. No, Reese pitting. Oh, but he's gone too quickly though. What? What? Unless that was lag. He looked like he went like very quickly there, but Dion pitting as well, who surely he'll be going to some softs. Will Robin pit? Surely he will. The hards are good, but they're not softs. Coylin pits though. Coylin definitely pitting. This is extremely interesting. This has shaked things up so much. I could not have predicted that. When Nick went into the wall, I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be like, right, we'll just go green to the end, you know, because Jeu's crash was fine. I know he got going again, but you know there wasn't even a VSC for that. And sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name there. It said my ERS was stuck on and I couldn't change it. Oh, sorry, you're Nick. Oh, sorry. It said, well, the DNF sums it up. Sorry, Nick, that was really unfortunate. It's just, was that by yourself or was that battling? Like, was there any contact involved, or was that just you getting onto the curb and then just, you know, it just yeeted itself into the wall? Well then, be interesting. I think the safety car has a limit, so I think these guys will have, I think, only one more lap to catch up and make a decision into what they're going to do. Are they going to pit, or are they going to stay out and fend? It's interesting with Alexei pitting, because it seems to be a fairly unpopular decision up and down the grid. However though, surely he will get an easy P4 because of the penalties that the guys have in front of him. But with Jensen in the lead on the side, oh, this is very interesting. Can Alexei battle back to try and take the win, or will it not be enough? Jensen had a good restart last time. See what he can do this time. Coylin, the only driver now that needs to catch up to the safety car queue. This will be the final lap, I think, of the safety car, because I think there has to be 2 laps of green running. So that means lap 28 and lap 29 will be green, no matter what happens. Well then. The first safety car shook things up. And this time, it's going to shake things up even more. Right then, now Higgins rejoining the grid. Right then. Yeah, again, we'll get up to about turn 12, turn 13, and we'll see the prompt flash up saying the safety car will be in this lap, because everyone's gathered, everyone's ready. There you go, safety car in this lap. And we will go on board with Jensen. See what his reactions are, see what he thinks. What's he going to do? He says the safety car go a lot more than he did before. He might go on exit. Here we go then. And he's gone, he's gone. Here we go then, we're back racing, we're back green. We're going to watch from the back though, look at this. It's 4 cars wide, look at this. 3 wide as they enter the corner. Are they all going to make it? Lots of cars going sideways, going out the corner. And now that's Ren with the penalty. And look at this, Alexei already up into P5, trying to make it. Oh, that's really close. Look, there's a contact between the two. He has to move out of it. He's into P5 at the moment. I know, he's been spun. Into the wall he goes. Alexei's race ruined. On debut, and then there's a spinner as well. Is that Sandro? That's Sandro. Sandro spinning. And the race has surely been won now by Jensen, unless Logan can come up with an upset. It looked like there was contact between, I think it might have been, I think it was Dion. I think it was Dion and Alexei who made contact, and he got turned into the wall there. I've seen crashes like that happen before. And Robin's ERS is still open. He might want to turn that off because he's already run out. Unless he's got a glitch or something, but he's already used all of his deploy. Logan now has to catch up. Surely he's on better tyres. Logan could win on debut. He could beat the Season 6 champion. With 1 lap to go now. Coylin up to P7. Great stuff for Coylin. He was more towards the back of the grid for the majority of the race, but he's up into P7 at the moment on some good soft tyres as well. We're going to watch the leaders. I'll update you on what happens at the back. You see the 2 Haas cars going normal side by side here. But this is the biggest part of the whole race really at the moment. Jensen, a very quick driver, but he's on poor tyres. Logan on the mediums, only 11 laps old. It's still, you know, they're going to be worn, but not as bad as those softs. Unless Jensen could pull some superhero effort, Logan might have this. Logan might have this, but there's no DRS to be seen. They're all Jensen running a little bit wide there. Logan's just going to stay cool, calm, and collected, and he should have this. As long as neither driver picks up a penalty as well, that could change up the outlook. There's no DRS to be seen. Both drivers onto the ERS. Jensen's going to have to close in on pure pace. He was quicker than mediums in qualifying. But can he go quicker than Jensen? Jensen's got some traction out the corner. It doesn't look like he's going to do it. It doesn't look like he's going to do it. unless he does ascend at the final corner. And no, Coylin spins. He's not out of this race though. A last corner effort is not taken by Logan. It's been an interesting race, lots of changes, lots of shake-ups, but Jensen though, he stuck it out and he takes the win of round 1, season 7 in SRL. And Dion gets third with the penalties. What a race from Dion. Wow. Max Mulder getting P4. The two Hasses coming P5 and P6. Robin P7. We'll see the rest of the grid as they cross the line. But what a race. Massively unfortunate for Nick, Jer, and of course Alexei there. Went from being in the lead to being in the wall in a matter of a few laps. Massively unfortunate. But there is your winner. The Season 6 champion Jensen, showing that he's still got it for this season. He was under threat by his teammate and other drivers. But what a finish though. And Logan, an amazing debut, P2 on his debut. And of course Dion, the veteran, taking third place. In a race where he didn't qualify very well. He got lucky with the safety car, but not lucky with his driving talent. He was able to bring it to the podium and getting a great 15 points for the team. And there you go, there's confirmation. Jensen taking the win and fastest lap as well, maximising the points that he's taken out of the weekend. Followed by Logan, Dion, Max, Ren, Reese, Robin, Sam, Coylin, Sandro, Alexei, Neek, Jer and Jesper. I hope you enjoyed that race as much as I did. That was extremely exciting to watch. The safety car changed everything for the race, and that choice of whether or not you pit or not defined what happened in that race and who won. Alexei making the bold decision to go pit ended up putting him into the midfield where the battling is harsh, and unfortunately it led to his downfall. His teammate though taking maximum points from this weekend, well, except the points for getting pole in qualifying, but he takes maximum points in the race. And wow, all I could say is that's an amazing introduction to the league for me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That was brilliant to watch, and I hope that we can see that week in, week out. Well then, that is going to be it from me. That was very exciting to watch. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was one of the best races I think I've watched in a while, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you tune in next week as well for round 2 in season 7 of SRL. It's a goodbye from me, and I look forward to seeing you all next week.